Hello students, today we are going to learn journal entries. So we have to journalize these transactions. The question number one says, draw journal entries from the following transactions. First transaction is Ramesh started business with cash rupees 1 lakh. Second one is goods purchased by cash rupees 15,000. Third transaction is stationery costing rupees 5,000 purchased against cash. Fourth transaction is goods sold by cash rupees 3,000 and the last one is salary paid rupees 5,000. So we have to draw a format for the transactions. The format is like this. The first one is date, then particular, then ledger folio, then amount debit and amount credit. First transaction we are having over here as Ramesh started business with cash rupees 1 lakh. So it says that cash has been arrived to the business. So cash if arrived to the business then it will be debited. Cash account will be debited and this cash has been converted into capital for the business. Business treats this cash as a capital. It's rupees 1 lakh. So 1 lakh has been posted to debit column and credit column as well. The narration may be written over here like this. Ramesh started business with cash of rupees 1 lakh. Next transaction is goods purchased by cash rupees 15,000. That means goods have been purchased in the business and 15,000 has been paid for in the respect of goods purchase. So it means that cash has been gone from the business and goods have been arrived in the business. That means the purchase account debit and cash has been gone. So cash account will be credited. For the goods, we have to write purchase account if the goods have been purchased for and if the goods have been sold or sale, it will be written as sales account. And the amount is 15,000. We will write over here 15,000, 15,000 in both the columns. And the narration will be goods purchased by cash. Next transaction is stationery costing rupees 500 purchase against cash. That means cash again has been invested in the form of stationery. So stationery will be debited as it is an asset for the business. Stationery will be debited over here. Stationery account debit for rupees 500 and it will be written as stationery purchase. Stationery purchase by cash. Goods. Next one is goods sold by cash rupees 3,000. That means now the goods has been sold for rupees 3,000 by cash. We will write over here cash account in the debit column and to sales as sales has been made over here for rupees 3000. We can write over here goods sold for cash. Last one is salary paid. Salary paid, that means we have made the payment for the salary and the cash has been gone from the business and the payment of salary of rupees 5000 has been made. It means salary as an expense, it will be debit. Salary account will be debited to cash account and salary is having 5000 5000 over here and it may be written as salary paid by cash. If it is by bank or by check, we may write here bank instead of cash. We may have one more question, that is Ramesh started business with cash of rupees 1 lakh and computer worth rupees 20,000. Next transaction is goods purchased from Messrs ABC and Company rupees 15,000. Next transaction is stationery purchase costing rupees 2,250. Last transaction is goods sold by cash rupees 3,500. These are the four transactions. We have to generalize them. First transaction, Ramesh has bring a cash and a computer worth rupees 1 lakh and 20,000 respectively. So the first entry will be over here cash account debit and computer also has been bring by him computer account debit computer account debit for rupees 20,000 and then sum of 1,20,000 has been transferred to the capital account. So we may write here Ramesh started business with cash and computer. Cash and computer. Next transaction is goods purchased from Messrs ABC and Company, rupees 15,000. That means we have purchased the goods. When we purchase the goods, we have to write purchase account as the debit column. And if it is made by cash, then the cash will be credited. Or if it is made by credit, the supplier will be credited. So we are having over here purchase account debit to a Messrs ABC and Company. Messrs ABC and Company account. We can write over here goods purchased from Messrs ABC and Company. And the amount says it's 15,000. Next transaction, is stationery purchase costing rupees 250. So again we have made an expenditure in the form of stationery and a payment of 250 has been made. So stationery is an asset for the business. Stationery account will be debited and the payment will be made by the cash as there is nothing is mentioned. So on the first inference we have taken cash as a payment and we may write over here 250 in the debit column and same amount 250 in the credit column, and we can post here stationery purchase of stationery by cash. Last transaction is goods sold by cash. That means goods have been sold here. So if the goods have been sold, we can write cash in the debit column. Cash account will be debited, and if the goods sold, then we may write sales account in the credit. So goods sold by cash, and the amount is 3,500. Friends, we are having one more question over here. This is the last question for today. Generalize the following transaction. We are having dates corresponding to each and every transaction. Mohan commenced business with cash rupees 10,000. So we have to make this transaction on first, that is cash account will be debited and capital account will be credited. Two capital amounts it says as 10,000. Next transaction is for the third March, and for before that we have to write here business started by cash rupees 10,000. Business started by cash rupees 10,000. Next one is bought goods bought goods for cash rupees 5,000. So goods have been purchased for 5,000 rupees. So purchases have been made. So purchases account will be debited, and here it has been made by cash. Cash account will be credited. So goods purchased by cash, and the amount is here 5,000. So we will write 5,000 and 5,000 over here. Next transaction is on 6th. Sold goods to Parveen, rupees 2,000. Goods have been sold to Parveen. So the sales have been made over here. We may write here, put Parveen in the debit column as he has not made the payment right now. So he will be treated as debtor for us. For the business, Parveen account will be debited and sales will be credited, and the amount is 2000. 2000. And we can write here goods sold to Parveen. Goods sold to Parveen. Next transaction is seventh one. Sold goods for cash rupees 1000. Again, the goods have been sold against cash. So cash will be arrived in the business. We can write this transaction in the form of cash received. So instead of Parveen, we may write here cash as the cash has been received in the business. Cash account will be debited for rupees 1000 and 1000 rupees of sales will be made. So goods sold by cash. Next one is 10th. 10th is cash received from Parveen. Parveen rupee for rupees 1000. Parveen here in this entry he has been debited and now he has transferred cash to the firm. So cash will be received. So cash account will be debited to Parveen account. Parveen account will be credited for rupees 1000. He has passed on 1000 to the firm. So here we may write over here Parveen made a of payment of rupees 1000. Parveen has made a payment of rupees 1000 in the form of cash. Next one is 12th, purchase furniture from ABC and Company. That means we have purchased furniture from ABC and Company. So furniture is an asset for the business. Furniture will be debited. Furniture will be debited in over here. Furniture account will be debited and ABC and Company will be credited as the payment has not been made to him. Yes, the payment has not been made over here. Nothing has been written over here in the form of cash has been given or not. So will be treated as this transaction as an credit one. We may write over here furniture purchase from A, B, C and Company. We can write over here furniture purchase on credit from ABC and Company. We may write over here like this also. Next transaction is interest received 250. That means cash has been received in the form of interest. So we may write over here cash account debited for 250 rupees to interest will be credited. Interest received account 250. We may write interest received in the narration box. Interest received in the form, if it is in the form of bank or check, we may write interest received through bank or through check. The last one is paid office rent. This one paid office rent or for rupees 500. Office rent has been paid, that means cash has been disbursed for the office rent. So we may write here cash will be credited as cash has been gone from the business, and payment of office rent has been made, office rent account debit to cash, and the amount is rupees 500, I think so. Yes, it's 500 rupees. So friend, this is the last question. If you are having any query, you may post your query in the comment section, in the comment box. Here I can put the narration. Office rent paid by cash. So friends, thank you very much. You may post your queries here. Thank you.